It's here, you guys. Jaguars schedule, and we're going to talk about it. If I had a cool intro, this is where I would play it, right here. But I don't, so you're just going to have to listen to me talk. We're going to jump right into this. At Texans, week 1. Now, I'm not going to sit here and do win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. I ain't going to do that. But I would bet my car that's a win. Trevor Lawrence, Urban Meyer, their first game in the NFL. It's going to be on the road in Houston. They will win this football game. Mark it. Bet your mortgage on it. They will win that football game. At home against Denver. Could go either way, honestly. Ain't afraid of their quarterbacks, but Von Miller and Bradley Chubb kind of scare me. So we'll see how that goes. But I'll tell you what. If the Jags stomp the Texans week 1, which I have a sneaky suspicion that's exactly what they're going to do, the bank is going to be rocking on that home opener, man. Let me tell you. TIAA Bank Field. I think I called it Everbank the other day. My bad. TIAA Bank Field is going to be rocking that night. Or that day, mind you, because it's 1 o'clock. All the games are 1 o'clock, which I don't mind. I know some people are upset by that, but home games at 1 p.m., I really don't mind that too much. The next week after that is the Cardinals in Jacksonville, 1 o'clock. And then here's where it kind of gets a little interesting. Thursday Night Football in Cincinnati. I feel like this is the third year in a row now that we have played the Bengals, but it's been in Cincinnati every time. And I always thought it was supposed to switch. Like one season it would be in Cincinnati, the next season it would be in Jacksonville. But this will be the third year in a row that we have played a game in Cincinnati. And, man, Joe Burrow and Trevor Lawrence, that should really be a sight to behold. That game will be at 8:20 on that Thursday. After that, we play the Spawns of Satan, the dreaded, most hated, abominable Tennessee Titans. We will play them in Duval. I hate them. I want to stomp them so bad. I just hate them, you guys. If I got into my little tangent, this video would be an hour long. I hate them so much. And then, so last season, the best thing about last season was we didn't have to go to London, right? The Jacksonville Jaguars stayed in Jacksonville. They're not doing that this season. They are going to London. They play the Miami Dolphins over across the pond at 9:30 a.m. Stupid. I can't wait until this dude and a winning culture that the Jaguars create with Urban Meyer is enough to put butts in seats, to be enough of a viable income. Like when you're selling out home game after home game after home game, and when you get to the point where you start seeing Trevor Lawrence jerseys, and you start seeing, DJ Chark jerseys, you start seeing Travis Etienne jerseys, James Robinson jerseys, Josh Allen jerseys, Miles Jack jerseys, and places that isn't just Jacksonville, that finally this London crap will go away. Now, as you can obviously tell by the name Jersey Jaguar, I do not live in Jacksonville. I have never lived in Jacksonville a day in my life, and chances are I probably never will live in Jacksonville a day in my life. However, I love their football team. I love them very, 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 very much. Probably more than I should, but I love them with all my heart. And I think it is disgusting and kind of a tragedy that the fans in Jacksonville have already been served such a crappy product for so long that they get to lose a home game. Like, why does it have to be a home game? Like, I get they make more money from it, but I don't like it. I feel bad for the fans in Jacksonville. It doesn't affect me a whole lot, but I know it affects them, and I feel sorry for them, and I don't like it. But that's a whole nother video I could make, and I could go on for an hour, so I won't do that. Next game, well, we have the bye week after that, after the London game. And then after that is the Seahawks in Seattle. So that bye week and that game is coming at a great time, because you definitely, after, man, I can't even imagine, after traveling all the way over to London and then having to go to Seattle. I mean, typically they give you your bye week after the London game. But we're just really fortunate that that Seahawks game fell when it did, because they get a nice break before making the cross-country travel again. Jags probably ain't going to win it, but it's nice to not have that added, well, you know, they're going to get blown out because of all the traveling. After that, they come home to face Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. So hopefully we will see the good Josh Allen put the other Josh Allen on his butt more than once, because God knows we need it. After that, we have the Colts at the Colts, mind you. Now this, I stated in my previous video, this is what I thought would be our Thursday night game at Indianapolis. However, it is not. The Thursday night against Cincinnati is the only primetime game the Jags have this season, which I kind of halfway expected. I think it's. I would love a Monday night game. I think it's too soon, though, that before the NFL gives us something like that. I think because of our reputation, it's going to take a lot for the NFL to finally give us what we want, what we need, what we will hopefully end up really deserving. After that, we played the San Francisco 49ers in Jacksonville at 1 o'clock. That will be interesting. Will it be Trey Lance? Will it be Jimmy Garoppolo? Who knows? That's the fun. After that, we play the Falcons. And good Lord, I hope our defense is healthy still and intact by then, because sheesh, Kyle Pitts, Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, oh my gosh, man. The Falcons, I mean, they can't find a head coach and they can't play defense, but they can score. Luckily, hopefully we're going to be able to score too, so maybe we'll even it out. Who knows? And then after that, yes, we got the Rams. And let me tell you something, Jalen. I'm talking to you now. I'm not talking to anyone who's been watching this video. I'm talking to you, Jalen Ramsey. This game came at a perfect time. Because Trevor, them rookie jitters, rookie mistakes this late in the season, they're going to be gone. You know what's going to happen? It's going to come right for you. You know why? Because we have a superstar who loves the Jaguars, will always love the Jaguars, and will never leave the Jaguars. Unlike you, a backstabbing traitor. And my man DJ Chark, maybe Visco get a little bit of you. I have a sneaky suspicion that Marvin Jones is going to put the moves on you. Trev's going to hit him in the end zone for a game winner. Calling it. Jags will beat the Rams. I don't know how many games we're going to win. Jags are going to beat the Rams. Mark it. Screw Jalen Ramsey. And then we go to Nashville to play another hated, despised, loathed team, the Tennessee Titans. That is a 1 o'clock game. The Rams game is a 4:25 game. I don't know if I mentioned that. Week 15 is against the Houston Texans in Jacksonville. It's a 1 o'clock game. Week 16, which I'm hoping, I have a lot of stuff going on in my personal life right now, depending on where my financial situation is in life. I would love to be able to go to that game, because it's about an hour and a half away from where I live. And if hopefully the Jets suck and tickets are cheap, and especially if the Jaguars are having a magical season, then I may very well hop on a train, or I may drive myself up there to MetLife, man, and go see Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson live. I think that'd be pretty cool. after that. And I was thinking about this earlier. I wonder if, because the following week they play the Patriots in New England, I wonder if they will kind of stay in that area. I mean, it's not like it's too far apart. It's not like it's really like cross country, but I wonder if they'll kind of stay in that general area. Like if there's a place where they can stay and game plan and practice and do all the things that they would do back in Jacksonville, but so they don't have to make another trip or so much of a trip to where they're kind of already there near New England. That'll be interesting. And I wonder if it'll be, I have a feeling it'll be Mac Jones by then, because, I mean, that's basically the end of the season. I mean, you can never really count out Bill Belichick. I don't want to say that the Patriots will be out of things by then. But Cam Newton, in my personal opinion, I think Cam Newton's shot. I think Bill Belichick kind of knows that too. That's why they drafted Mac Jones. But who knows, man? Mac Jones, he could be something. Not as good as Trevor, but he could be something. And that could definitely be an interesting matchup to watch out for. And then, now, listen to this. If, by some long shot, the Jags have another primetime game, by some way, some miracle, some chance, that this season is going to be a 2017-like season for the Jags, if it comes down to the Jags and the Colts, and I know, I'm pie in the sky crap, but if it comes down to the Colts and the Jags for the division, that Week 17 game, that 1 p.m. game could very easily be flexed to a primetime game. Very easily be flexed. And that would be awesome. I mean, a part of me, more than a good part of me, hopes Carson Wentz is what he was last year with the Eagles, because I saw it firsthand most times, because while I'm watching the Jags, my family's watching the Eagles, and like Carson Wentz was horrible last year. So I'm hoping that's what he is for the Colts. But in the event that Frank Reich can change him and fix him, Trevor Lawrence and Carson Wentz, if he's his 2017 MVP, Carson Wentz, it's a good matchup for primetime. And that's all we got, you guys. That's our schedule. Again, I don't really want to get too into what I think will win, lose. I'm just going to take it 1 week at a time. The only lock-in that I'm giving you is we will beat the Houston Texans week 1, and I can't wait for it. Go Jags.